Watermelon looks like the safest fruit on the table after 60, especially on hot days. It is cold, sweet, refreshing, and full of water, so it feels harmless. For many older adults, watermelon feels like the perfect summer snack after lunch or dinner. But here's the question most people never ask until their body reacts. Is watermelon still helping your body or quietly pushing your blood sugar higher than you realize? After 60, your body does not handle sugar, fluids, or timing the same way. You may eat a big bowl at night and think it is mostly water. Then you wake up tired, thirsty, foggy, or needing the bathroom again and again. And you wonder why your morning blood sugar is higher than you expected. Aging changes the rules, even when the food looks clean and healthy. Your insulin sensitivity may decline, and your digestion may slow down with age. Your kidneys may handle fluids differently, especially if you already take medication. Your blood vessels may become more sensitive to blood sugar and blood pressure changes. If you take medication for diabetes, blood pressure, heart disease, or kidney problems, food can affect you differently. This is not your fault, because most people were taught that fruit is always safe. For years, we were told fruit is always the better choice, no matter what. And watermelon does have benefits, but after 60, the details matter more. The real question is not just what you eat, but how much you eat. It also matters when you eat it and what you eat it with. In this video, we will look at 4 watermelon mistakes that can quietly affect blood sugar after 60. Then I will show you 4 better ways to enjoy watermelon without fear or strict dieting. You do not have to give up the foods you love to protect your health. And of course, if you have diabetes, kidney disease, heart disease, or take medication, talk to your doctor. The first mistake is eating a huge bowl because watermelon is mostly water. And yes, watermelon does contain a lot of water, which is why it feels refreshing. But light does not always mean unlimited, especially when blood sugar matters after 60. Watermelon still contains natural sugar, even though it tastes clean and feels hydrating. When you eat a large bowl in one sitting, that sugar can enter your bloodstream faster than expected. After 60, your body may not move sugar out of the blood as quickly. Your muscle mass may be lower, and your insulin response may be slower. That means a big serving can leave you feeling tired, thirsty, heavy, or sleepy afterward. Some people notice they need to urinate more often after eating a lot of watermelon. Others feel foggy and assume it is just age, stress, or poor sleep. But sometimes it is simply the body reacting to too much fruit sugar at one time. The safer move is simple, and it does not require fear or restriction. Do not eat straight from a giant bowl, especially when you are distracted. Put a smaller portion on a plate, enjoy it slowly, and stop before it becomes a meal. Watermelon can still fit after 60, but portion size matters more than most people think. And the next one is even more common because many people do it without noticing. The second mistake is eating watermelon by itself on an empty stomach. This is where many people get caught because it feels clean and healthy. They wake up, feel a little hungry, and grab cold watermelon from the refrigerator. Or they eat it in the afternoon after skipping lunch and feeling low on energy. But when watermelon enters an empty stomach by itself, there is very little to slow the sugar down. There is not much protein, healthy fat, or fiber to help your body process it steadily. That means the natural sugar can reach your bloodstream quickly and create a sharper rise. At first, you may feel refreshed, light, and satisfied for a short time. Then later, you may feel tired, shaky, hungry again, or suddenly craving something sweet. What looks healthy can still spike your blood sugar after 60. This does not mean watermelon is bad, and it does not mean you failed. It simply means watermelon needs support from other foods, especially after 60. Try eating it after a balanced meal instead of making it the whole meal. Or pair a few pieces with unsweetened Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, a boiled egg, or nuts. Only use those pairings if they fit your diet and your doctor's advice. When sugar comes with protein or healthy fat, your body usually handles it more steadily. Quick check-in. If this is helpful, comment 1 so I know you're with me. The third mistake is drinking watermelon juice instead of eating the fruit. This one looks healthy, but it can become a hidden sugar trap very quickly. When you eat watermelon in pieces, you chew, slow down, and notice fullness sooner. Your body gets a chance to feel satisfied before you accidentally eat too much. But when watermelon is blended or juiced, it becomes easy to drink far more. A tall glass may contain several cups of watermelon, even if it looks light. Because it goes down quickly, the sugar can enter your system quietly and quickly. That can be a problem after 60, especially with prediabetes, diabetes, or blood sugar swings. Some people notice more thirst after drinking watermelon juice instead of eating pieces. Some notice more bathroom trips, a heavy head, low energy, or strange tiredness. Others may see higher morning numbers if they drink it later in the day. The safer swap is much simpler than you think, and it still lets you enjoy the flavor. Choose whole watermelon pieces instead of juice, because chewing helps you slow down. If you do drink it, keep it small and dilute it with water. Do not treat watermelon juice like an all-day beverage or a replacement for water. After 60, liquid sugar is often harder to control than sugar you chew. But the safer swap is much simpler than most people think. The fourth mistake is eating watermelon late at night, especially as a summer habit. A cold bowl of watermelon after dinner feels light, sweet, and harmless. But for some older adults, late night watermelon can disturb the body in two ways. First, the natural sugar arrives when your body is slowing down for sleep. You are not moving much, and your muscles are not using glucose as actively. Second, watermelon contains a lot of fluid, which may lead to more bathroom trips. Broken sleep can affect morning energy, blood sugar, appetite, and blood pressure. If you take diuretics, blood pressure medication, or have kidney or heart issues, be careful. This is especially important to discuss with your doctor before making it a daily habit. Watch for simple signs, because your body often gives quiet clues first. Waking up thirsty, getting up to urinate more, or feeling tired in the morning matters. Noticing higher blood sugar after late night fruit can also be an important signal. A better approach is to enjoy watermelon earlier in the day when your body is active. Try it after lunch or as an afternoon snack with protein or fiber. Give your body time to use it before sleep, instead of testing it overnight. Now, here's the good news. Watermelon is not the enemy at all. You do not need to fear it, throw it away, or feel guilty for enjoying it. The real issue is portion, timing, and pairing, not panic or strict rules. After 60, your body often needs steadier choices, not a more extreme diet. So now, let's talk about the better way to eat watermelon. The first better option is to keep the portions small and visible. This sounds simple, but it matters more than many people realize. When watermelon is already cut in a large bowl, it is easy to keep reaching. One piece becomes three, three becomes 10, and a snack becomes a sugar load. Instead, place a small serving on a plate before you start eating. Look at it before you eat, enjoy it slowly, and give yourself time. For many older adults, one small cup or a few medium pieces is a better starting point. That is often steadier than a large bowl eaten quickly while watching television. Small portions make watermelon safer, not boring, because you still enjoy the sweetness. You still get the cold, refreshing taste without overwhelming your body at once. And if you check your blood sugar, pay attention to how your body responds. Your own numbers can teach you more than any general rule ever could. The second better option is to pair watermelon with protein or healthy fat. Keep it simple because you do not need a complicated diet plan. You just need to stop sending sugar into your bloodstream all by itself. A few pieces of watermelon after a meal is usually steadier than a big bowl alone. You can also pair it with unsweetened Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a boiled egg. A small handful of walnuts or almonds may also work if those foods fit your diet. Protein and healthy fat help slow digestion, which can soften the blood sugar rise. That means the sugar from watermelon may enter your blood more gradually. This can help reduce the sudden rise and crash that leaves some people tired. It may also reduce shakiness, hunger, or cravings that come after eating fruit alone. If you want a simple what to eat instead list for the week, comment one right now. The third better option is to eat watermelon earlier in the day. Timing can make a big difference after 60, even with healthy foods. During the day, your body is usually more active and more ready to use energy. You may walk, cook, clean, garden, or simply move around the house. That movement helps your muscles use some of the glucose from food. But late at night, your body is slowing down and your activity drops. Your digestion slows and your sleep can be interrupted by watery fruit too close to bed. Try enjoying watermelon after lunch or as an afternoon snack with support. Then take a gentle walk for 5 to 10 minutes if your doctor says it is safe. Small swaps add up, especially when you repeat them across the week. Moving watermelon from late night to earlier in the day may help some people feel steadier. It may also support better sleep and reduce that tired morning feeling. You do not have to be perfect, because timing alone is a powerful start. The fourth better option is to choose whole watermelon, not juice. Whole watermelon gives your body more control because you chew and slow down. You notice fullness sooner, and it is easier to see how much you ate. Juice does the opposite because it goes down quickly and feels like a drink. A single glass can contain more watermelon than you would normally eat in pieces. That is why watermelon juice can feel healthy, but still act like a sugar shortcut. If you love the flavor, add a few small pieces to cold water with mint, or Blend a very small amount with plenty of ice and water. But do not treat watermelon juice like regular water because it is still fruit sugar. Whole pieces are usually the better choice after 60 for portion control. They help you enjoy the fruit while keeping the serving more honest. Now let's turn this into a simple plan you can actually use this week. A simple 7-day plan does not need to be strict or complicated. This week, do not try to change everything because that usually feels overwhelming. Just change one watermelon habit and let that be enough to begin. Step 1 is to change one breakfast habit that may be affecting blood sugar. If you usually drink juice in the morning, replace it with water or unsweetened tea. You can also choose a small serving of whole fruit after breakfast. If you want watermelon, do not make it your entire breakfast. Have your eggs, oatmeal, Greek yogurt, or another protein first. Then enjoy a few pieces of watermelon afterward instead of eating it alone. That one change can make your morning feel much steadier. Step 2 is to add one source of protein or fiber with watermelon. Before you eat watermelon, ask yourself one simple question every time. Where is my protein or fiber in this meal or snack? It could be eggs, fish, chicken, beans, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or nuts. It could also be a balanced meal you already enjoy and tolerate well. This helps slow digestion and gives your body more time to handle natural sugar. You are not removing joy from your diet, you are giving your body support. Step 3 is to cut one hidden sugar or salt source this week. Maybe it is sweet tea, fruit juice, white bread, or sugary cereal. Maybe it is cookies or salty snacks eaten at the same time as fruit. You do not need to become strict overnight because pressure makes change harder. Choose one thing and reduce it, then build from there slowly. After 60, small, steady choices often work better than extreme dieting. Watermelon can still be part of your life when you eat it with awareness. Choose a smaller portion earlier in the day with protein or fiber. Choose whole pieces instead of juice whenever possible, especially if blood sugar matters. That is how you turn a possible blood sugar problem into a smarter habit. So let's bring this all together in a simple way. Watermelon is not bad, and it is not something you need to fear. For many older adults, it can still be refreshing, enjoyable, and part of a healthy routine. But after 60, your body needs a little more respect and attention. Your insulin sensitivity may not be what it used to be years ago. Your digestion may be slower, and your kidneys may handle fluids differently. Your sleep may be easier to disturb, especially after watery foods at night. And your medications may change how your body responds to sugar, fluids, and timing. That is why the small details matter more than the fruit itself. Do not eat a giant bowl just because it is mostly water. Do not eat it alone when you are very hungry or already low on energy. Do not drink watermelon juice like it is harmless water throughout the day. Do not make late-night watermelon your daily habit if it leaves you waking tired. Instead, keep the portion small and eat it earlier in the day. Pair it with protein or fiber and choose whole pieces instead of juice. Most importantly, pay attention to your own body and your own numbers. You can feel steadier without strict dieting or giving up every sweet food. You can still enjoy sweet foods in a wiser and calmer way. You can protect your energy, your sleep, and your independence one small choice at a time. Comment 1 if you want the next video tailored to your goal, blood sugar, blood pressure, or cholesterol. And tell me your age range, 60, 70, or 80. Your answer helps me make the next video more useful for you. And remember, this is not about being afraid of food. It is about understanding your body today, not the body you had at 40. The body you have now has carried you through decades of life and change. It has carried you through work, family, stress, responsibility, and difficult seasons. It deserves patience, care, and simple choices that help you feel clear. It deserves choices that help you feel steady, strong, and independent for longer. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.